Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Had a online lesson yesterday, wanted to give this player some feedback on specifically why he was tending to have his lead arm bend too much through impact, causing sort of low on the face impacts. I think that's important. Usually when a player comes for a lesson, I'm asking, okay, what's the main objective here? What's the things that are, in your game that aren't helping you get to the next level? And sometimes it's swing related, like, oh, I see this in my swing, can you tell me why that's happening? Sometimes it's, oh, I'm having a tough time controlling distance, controlling trajectory. I feel like the contact's a little bit off. And then those questions and answers lead me to the direction that we end up going. So for this player, the thing that was really evident in his swing was my left arm, or his lead arm, was bending through impact. Let the birds go by here. His lead arm was bending too much through impact. So that was the reaction, okay? So when you feel something or you look on camera and you see, some fault that's bothering you, that typically, not always, but sometimes can be the reaction of something else. So for this player, he was doing an awesome job actually in his backswing, like really good backswing. As he came down, things were looking in great position. When he got to impact, the last sort of foot of downswing, he moved dramatically out into his toes. Okay, so when you start to lose space, you're going to try to find a way to get back to the ball. So for this player, he started to move out to his toes, and then the way to find himself in impact or get the club back into the right spot, he had to pull that elbow in a lot to give him the right width to hit the golf ball. Obviously, if he did everything the same and he moved this way, you can see he'd be swinging out here. So that motion to pull the club back into position was making it really hard for him to hit the center of the face, okay? So for this player, what we did was he would have to do the drill, everything the same. So he was like doing amazing to here, but then his last move, I wanted him to push off his front toe to get it back to his heel as he moved into impact. When he did that, he felt his lead hip move way further away from the golf ball. Obviously, we could put a stick behind him, a chair or something like that. That would be trying to push back into it. For this player, it was just picturing that he had something right in front of his belt, and then as he pushed into that foot, keeping that belt buckle away, I would say from like a fence right here, right? So now he's way further away, and then his arms can be straight, and then just what's it like to finish in the heel. You can see how actually I let my toe come off the ground, finished in the heel with keeping both arms extended, okay? I've done a drill before where it's just left hand only to keep both arms extended. For this player, it was keeping the space, because obviously if I'm here and I bend my arm, I'm actually gonna be swinging to here, which your body's gonna react and find a way to get the club back out to the ball. So giving him the space, and then working on, okay, we're just gonna hit small shots back, pushing off the lead foot, getting into that heel, keeping the arms extended, and then working on what's it like to finish with the hands right in front of the chest, right? So coming through, arms extended, hands finishing in front of the chest. And everyone's gonna have a little different. If the shoulder's really tight, it might be hard to get them all the way up here. Even if we get them to hip high at the start, I think that's a great spot. And then from there, if that's it, then letting the arm sort of do what's natural is totally fine. Finding the right fit for you is super important. So I hope that helps you, especially if you're having trouble with that lead arm coming into impact. That's one factor specifically for this player that was making it hard for him. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps.